Yeah.
Hello and welcome to this Let's Talk another face cam on here I'm going to be doing. I got the bunch of video I'm trying to edit from Black Ops 2 for the next Let's Talk of the Next Gen Part 2 after the Microsoft conference here come Monday, here in 2 days. But yeah, this Let's Talk is supposed to be, as I said from the last one, about World War Z, a book that's been turned into a movie, unfortunately. The movie on its own looks okay, but I'm almost finished with the book. I got a couple pages left to go. But I think I stated in the other video, the movie and the book only have two things in common. One, its name, World War Z. I'm stepping on. Oh, that fell off. Sorry. And two, it's about a zombie apocalypse. Now, you're saying, how is that? I mean, there's gotta be more similarities. Unfortunately, no. The actual. Hang on. Sorry, this is annoying to have out. Okay. Alright. The book aspects is a gentleman who went across the world collecting stories of certain people, of their events before, during, and after, or just at one or two of these three parts here of the zombie apocalypse. Now, mind you, this is in a world kind of like The Walking Dead. It's in a world that is unknowing of what a zombie truly is. It's not like our world right now. If we really, saw a zombie, we'd think, shoot the head. Of course, then again, who knows how the zombie actually moves, because there's so many different types, And in this book, they're slow moving. They're not fast, because, you're in a world that doesn't know about them. So, they're slow moving, but it's, you don't know what these things are. It's kind of like, say, for us in reality. If somehow, even though we think of aliens and their aspects, they're gonna come from some galaxy somewhere, come to us. But let's say, aliens do come here to Earth. If at this point they become hostile, we truly wouldn't know how to fight them. And that's kind of like the world here in World War Z with the zombies. They don't know how to fight them because they didn't know of them truly. So, and it's been, I can't remember what part, but it was Soldier actually stating, after one point, which you realize, it's easiest to kill them by shooting the heads out. Not everybody's an extreme marksman, you're going to shoot at them, but you're not always going to get a headshot 100%. And throughout the world, not everybody's gun is, as reliable. It's, like The Walking Dead, at points. It's like, they may be slow-moving zombies, but for the most part, there's a lot of them. So if you, get grouped by a ton of zombies, even if you shoot most of their heads off, at some point you're going to run out of ammo, or you got to reload, and you're screwed, because they won't be coming from a single point direction. They're coming from all around you, and you're just, you're fucked. But yeah, the story in the book-wise, I find very entertaining, very interesting. I want to see what the movie is like in comparison to it, because they may have stated, it's only from one person's perspective, as in the book it's from multiple perspectives. As I said, it's about a guy who apparently from the beginning seems like he was working kind of for the CIA or somebody, one of our intelligence of the US, who went around grabbing all these stories of these people. And they just wanted the logistics of it, the actual, the knowledge of the zombies, and everything, what happened, where to start, what they did to fight them, to ensure that it doesn't happen again. But the gentleman who, journalist who, as it's prospected in the book, he tries not out put his voice out much there. He wants just the people to have their story told. He wants, their story to be told, and it's like, well, you have all your writings, all your, recordings and stuff, why don't you just publish a book? And that's kind of how the book is made. It's like, if this actually happened, he published this book for these stories. And it's interesting, the tales of the variety of people. I mean, there's even some point a person who was in, say, like a space station, like, I think it was the US versions, but yeah, they were told to, all these people in the space station were told to come back to Earth during the beginning parts of it, when the outbreak first started. But a couple of people stayed up to keep, satellites, the important ones, going for government aspects and everything. In case, we did come out the way we did in the book. We came out victorious, we didn't become extinct. And in the movie, it's the story, from what I can tell, it's about a single person, I mean, the outbreak of these zombies, they're more, like if they run faster than Usain Bolt and everything, and they're, they're agile and quick and crap, which is not what the book is, and it's pretty much a single person played by Brad Pitt trying to find where it all started to see if he can, figure a way to defeat him better than just trying to, go via headshot, see, if there's a cure or whatever, which is odd, because at one point in the book so far I've read is the actual person looked for a cure, even when they're trying to take back everything that was taken from the zombies. And there's some, like, still some points where there were a bunch of zombies, or they call them Sed heads or something, like in Walking Dead they call them walkers. Yeah. And I mean, Jack from Achievement Hunter, if you ever, see their videos here on YouTube, stated, it was probably better if they did it like Band of Brothers or something, did it as a miniseries on HBO or Showtime or something, kind of how they're supposed to be doing, the Zombieland thing, originally was supposed to be a show, but then it was made a movie and became awesome. Kind of a, that's where the whole kill of the week or whatever, kill of the month, joke thing was in the movie. They were supposed to kind of do it like that, and they're maybe doing it like that for a show or something. I don't know. Could be just another movie coming up. We'll see. But yeah, I'm kind of, so far, somewhat I've seen, disappointed in the way they took the movie from the book. Like I said, it just seems they only have two things in common: the name, and it's about a zombie apocalypse. But yeah, I mean, it's extremely interesting how the book went about everything. I mean, the storytelling to so many people and everything, and how they even have a story about a blind man who defended himself against zombies in Japan. It was awesome. But yeah, I recommend reading it if you like reading books and stuff, especially about zombies and things. Or if you prefer, you're so busy you'd prefer, listening to via audio form. There's an audio form, of course. I got one myself off of audible.com. Not sure if they're still doing this or not, but if you haven't become a member, originally when I did it, you could join and get a free book by doing so. And the awesome thing about the audio format is it's not like most Audible books where it's told via one person. It's told via many of different persons through each actual individual of the book, individual person that was talked to via the journalist in the book, which is awesome. Yeah, that's cool and all, but we'll see how things go. Yeah, here on sometime next week, hopefully by Wednesday or Thursday, I'll have the next Let's Talk Up, where I talk about my thoughts on everything next gens from what we've seen, since who knows what's gonna happen with this, if they're actually gonna showcase the console. I mean, it's understandable that Sony didn't, because they didn't want to. It's their choice when they didn't. But I felt a little disappointed, because you're having a press conference, you have a showcasing of announcement of you got your next gen going. but you don't showcase it much or talk about the tech any whatsoever. Just the controller. That's the farthest they went. But I don't know. I mean, that's just my opinion. Everybody has a different one. But I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and hopefully it was informative, if need be. And as always, have fun.